Welcome to Bike Brand Pro. Today's deep dive is all about one motorcycle that has quietly rewritten Moto Guzzi's future, the 2026 Moto Guzzi V120. It is more modern, more powerful, and more confident than anything the brand has released in years. This model represents Guzzi's leap into a new engineering era, built for riders who want tradition on the outside and cutting-edge performance underneath. A new chapter for Moto Guzzi. The 2026 V120 is more than just another update. Moto Guzzi designed this machine to symbolize a full evolution of its identity. The classic heritage is still here, timeless lines, road presence, and Italian personality, but the engineering is sharper and stronger. It feels like the brand finally decided to build a motorcycle that stands shoulder to shoulder with the biggest European players. Design philosophy. The V120 continues the Moto Guzzi rule of simplicity, elegance, and unmistakable character. The muscular fuel tank, sculpted seat line, and wide stance all combine to give the bike a bold but clean appearance. Every angle reflects the brand's tradition while also hinting at a more aggressive future. The 2026 model looks lighter, tighter, and more athletic than its predecessors. Iconic Moto Guzzi identity. Moto Guzzi has always carried its own identity in the motorcycle world. The transverse V-twin, the long silhouette, and the relaxed but powerful presence define the brand. The V120 retains those elements, but with sharper edges and more modern proportions. It is the kind of bike that looks mature and expensive without trying. Aerodynamics upgraded. Moto Guzzi placed a focus on real aerodynamic improvement. The 2026 V120 uses redesigned side panels and a front profile that reduces drag at higher speeds. The airflow around the tank and rider has been optimized to decrease fatigue during long rides. It is not a sport bike, yet it carries noticeable aerodynamic refinement. Lighting and visibility. The motorcycle features new full LED lighting. The signature eagle-shaped DRL returns, brighter and more distinctive. At night, the front beam spreads wider and deeper, improving safety. Turn indicators and the rear light follow a minimal, futuristic design. Everything feels modern, but still Moto Guzzi. Enhanced frame and body strength. Moto Guzzi reworked the frame to deliver stronger stability. The new chassis feels rigid in a positive way, designed for confident corner handling and straight-line stability. The weight distribution has also been improved, giving the V120 a more planted feel at low and high speeds. Engine, the new 1200cc power united. At the heart of the motorcycle is a redesigned 1200cc V-twin engine. This is where the real step forward happens. The power delivery is smoother, cleaner, and noticeably more responsive. The engine breathes better and revs with more freedom than older Moto Guzzi models. It gives riders stronger acceleration without losing the signature deep Guzzi vibration. Improved cooling system. The engine benefits from an upgraded liquid cooling system. Moto Guzzi engineered new airflow channels that prevent heat buildup in stop-and-go traffic. Even in warm weather conditions, the bike maintains consistent temperature levels. This is a major improvement for reliability and comfort, especially for long-distance riders. Torque and real-world performance. Moto Guzzi designs its motorcycles for real-world riding, not just numbers. The V120 continues this philosophy with broad torque delivery. Whether the rider is cruising at highway speeds or accelerating out of a corner, the bike feels strong and ready. The power never feels rushed. Instead, it builds naturally, making the ride stable and enjoyable. Smooth gearbox function. The gearbox has been refined to shift more smoothly. Moto Guzzi reduced mechanical noise and made gear changes feel lighter. The clutch response is also improved, making slow-speed maneuvering easier. This new transmission setup contributes to a more premium, refined ride experience. Ride-by-wire control. The V120 uses an advanced ride-by-wire system. Throttle response is sharper, and the engine mapping adjusts instantly. Riders get precise control whether they are accelerating hard or maintaining a steady pace. The system also enhances the bike's traction control and riding modes. Multiple riding modes. The motorcycle includes selectable riding modes designed to match different conditions and preferences. Each mode changes the throttle sensitivity, traction control, and power delivery. Whether the rider wants a calm touring feel or a more aggressive response, the V120 adapts instantly. Advanced traction and stability. Moto Guzzi implemented improved traction control, cornering ABS, and stability monitoring. These safety systems work quietly in the background, assisting the rider during unexpected conditions. The electronics never feel intrusive, only balanced and supportive. Suspension comfort and handling. The 2026 V120 uses high-quality suspension components tuned for a mix of comfort and sport. The front forks offer strong stability during braking, while the rear setup absorbs bumps smoothly. The bike maintains excellent control on twisty roads without sacrificing comfort on long journeys. Braking power and confidence. Braking performance is significantly improved. The V120 uses dual front discs with high-spec calipers for controlled and powerful stopping. At the rear, the braking setup adds stability and confidence. The ABS programming is smarter and more responsive, adapting to different surfaces and speeds. Ergonomics for every rider. Moto Guzzi designed the seat, handlebar position, and foot peg alignment for long-distance comfort. The riding triangle supports relaxed shoulders and straight posture. This makes the V120 suitable for everyday use as well as weekend adventure rides. Weight reduction and balance. The 2026 model is lighter than the previous generation. The reduced weight enhances acceleration, cornering, and braking. Even at low speeds, the motorcycle feels easier to control. The overall balance gives riders a secure feeling, especially during city riding or tight U-turns. Technology and smart features. Moto Guzzi equipped the V120 with a modern digital dashboard. The display shows riding modes, trip info, engine status, and navigation support. Connectivity features allow smartphone pairing, call alerts, and music controls. The tech is simple, clean, and rider-friendly. Ownership experience. The V120 promises a satisfying long-term ownership experience. Maintenance schedules are clear, reliability is stronger, and the motorcycle's build quality supports long use. Riders who invest in the V120 get a machine that blends emotion with functionality. Conclusion, final thoughts. The 2026 Moto Guzzi V120 represents a major transformation for the brand. It mixes tradition with cutting-edge engineering, creating a motorcycle that feels premium, strong, and emotionally rewarding. For riders who want something different from mainstream options, the V120 delivers power, comfort, technology, and unmistakable Italian character. If you love motorcycles with soul and modern capability, the 2026 Moto Guzzi V120 is a machine worth experiencing.